Walk in ahead of Litton Das. Mushfiq Kareem is invaluable to this test team. Nurul Hassan, the wicketkeeper, surprising yet Mehdi Hassan Miraz would get to bat after Nurul Hassan. But Bangladesh won't be going that far. They want a partnership here with these two.
The other advantage with that line is you keep the runs down as well. Runs will be at a premium here. 53 for 2 for Bangladesh. Pujara approach from Shakib, stepping out to defend. Wonderful. This is a highly skilled bowler working on Shakib. This ball coming back in. Clearly, Shakib trying everything possible to unsettle Ashwin. Ashwin has seen all this before. Oh, he's given it the charge. Runs for Bangladesh.
He clearly decided in his game plan, Shakib, that the ball that's pitched in the line of the stumps doesn't matter whether it's short or full. He's going to offer a straight bat. Quicker through the air this time as well from Ashwin, but that width was there. So he's gone for it, Shakib.
Turn again for Ashwin with bounce and pretty quick turn.
And that was a teaser to check whether the batter is coming down, attacking again or not.
Good cricket this. This is Shakib trying to unsettle Ashwin. Playing unorthodox cricket at this stage, considering the situation. And Ashwin also will have to anticipate what his opponent is doing. I thought that was bowled well, but he still manages to get some bat and ball all the way, that one. 6 to Shakib. It's on to the end of the over, 63 for 2. Interesting approach so far from Shakib, almost carrying on from the last innings. Just wonder what his plan is going to be long term, because he started off taking on the spinner, hit a 4 and a 6 in the last over. Umesh Yadav replaces Jaydev Unadkat. He was absolutely brilliant in the first spell.
Strange batting approach from Shakib Al Hasan. In the last 15 years of test match cricket, he's held the fort. He's managed to be the mainstay of Bangladesh batting. But from the very first test match against India, we've seen a very different approach to batting from Shakib Al Hasan, and continues here at Mirpur too.
dropped it, got his right hand to it. That's assuming that came off the bat. No, it came off the pad.
Yeah, that's why Umesh Yadav was just confirming, having a look towards the umpire. He didn't look too excited. The moment there was a thud, kind of a sound from Mominul. Very interesting replay it will be. The umpire was convinced that it was off the thigh pad. Different kind of a sound, isn't it?
Right, and Jim, the sound was different. It sounded a lot harder than it does when it comes off the thigh pad, unless the thigh pad is very hard.
The only thing is you can still get bat to have an impact with the ball prior to that thud sound that comes. A good effort from Rishabh.
Shakib a little more defensive and cautious against the fast bowlers. India haven't bowled a bouncer yet to him, and I'm sure that will be plan B.
Yeah, possibly that's why that's change come about from Umesh Yadav. Quickly he's gone round the wicket. There's just a deep fine, a square of deep fine rather for Shakib.
Good call from Mominul. This is what you need from your partner. This allows you to get off strike, get off heat, and he acknowledges that to Mominul. Just for the record, and for you guys at home, it's a good call from the umpire. Thuds into the thigh pad. No bat involved.
Chris Brown standing in his 6th test match. 65 for 2.
Runs on the board. That's because India have looked to attack the stumps, so there have been a lot of shots played on the leg side. They had an extra fielder as well on the onside. It's turning out to be a very good test match. Interesting pitch. Got India to take a very brave call. Drop one of their spinners to include a third seamer. Kuldeep Yadav, player of the match in the last game, left out, and India playing 3 seamers. That's what happens when you play in this fashion. The fielders at mid-off and mid-on get slightly deeper, allows you, the batter, to pick up a single. Tawfiqullah Saikat standing in his 8th. We just saw Chris Brown standing in his 6th.
What do you make of the selection decision? Just mentioned the player of the match. Does that have to do anything with the conditions, or in totality, what do you make of it?
Yeah, purely based on conditions. India came here, saw the surface. We all had a look at the pitch. There's one clear message that the pitch was sending out, that it's not a 3 spinners pitch. And India, because they have so much quality with seam, decided to have 3 seamers. If you ask me whether it looks more a 3 seamers pitch or a 3 spinners pitch, oh, that's gone through. We saw that happen once in the last test match, the ball going between the keeper and the slips. Did Rishabh Pant get some glove on this one?
There's always a choice that the bowler has to decide whether he needs the slip closer to the wicketkeeper or a bit wider. And it's always a decision that the wicketkeeper assists with to his bowler. Virat Kohli a lot wider that time.
Just got 3 runs. There was not much pace in that edge, so I just wonder what happened there, because it seemed to just go a little slower than normally you would expect. He's flashed at it a bit outside the off stump. Now there's a direct hit at the other end. The umpire's gone upstairs. The Indian players don't seem too excited. Some nervous moments for the non-striker.
TV umpire to director. We have an umpire review for a run out at the bowler's end, please. Going to get your best side on angle. Okay, just take it back, please. One frame. And roll through. Okay, yeah, the batsman has made good his ground, so I'm ready for my decision on the big screen.
Well in. Bangladesh 69 for 2. Maybe not his favorite flavor, that kid eating the ice cream, because he has had one. Here comes the second dip. I saw him take a dip, and for a long time he wasn't taking the second. He was just biting on the spoon.
Maybe just savoring it. I can see a bit of chocolate on the side. Always an interesting flavor for younger generation.
Just watching that kid, you wonder what's going on in his mind, because he's eating but obviously he's thinking something. Almost impossible to read a child's mind, but seems happy enough, peaceful. It's what you are at that age.
And with the ice cream in hand, content.
India still haven't tried the bouncer against Shakib. We saw how he played the short ball in the last game, whether it was because of the match situation. Oh, that's an airy-fairy shot, that.
Bangladesh play a lot of cricket at this venue. They know these conditions most. And the players consistently played red and white ball cricket here. But be aware, there was no hesitation in Shakib's mind that he wants to bat. And to be fair, apart from that odd bounce and that wicket that Jaydev Unadkat earned, it's pretty all right. And you want that pitch to offer assistance to the bowlers. There wasn't a lot of it in the first test match at Chattogram. Mirpur is a bit different, or a lot different. You want the bowlers to be in play.
Another great delivery from Umesh Yadav. It's been so impressive. His first spell, this one as well, is coming round the wicket. He knows that Shakib is not being predictable in the way he's batting. Look at the carry too, the pace and the carry.
And I think the way he's batted in the first 2 one-day internationals against India, that short ball really troubled him from Siraj. With the pace of Umran Malik as well, it really rattled him. He's devised a separate sort of a method to counter the short ball, to counter the pace. And clearly with Umesh Yadav going round the wicket, we saw the similar strategy in the first test match as well. He's sticking to his plan. The bowlers are trying their best to create a false shot. All's well for Bangladesh so far, 70 for 2.
Important innings for Mominul. Let's not forget his pedigree as a test batter. Most hundreds, as was mentioned earlier, for Bangladesh. Gets the big hundreds as well. One of the better batting averages for somebody who's played over 50 test matches. But then you get into that phase of 9 single-digit scores. There was 37 before that and another single-digit score. So 10 single-digit scores in the last 11 innings. Never easy. Making a comeback. With some good signs, and on cue, he's picked up a boundary here.
And that's why to see a name missing in that lineup for Bangladesh in test match cricket. Mominul Haq. You know, there's got to be form, which is the decision maker here. He was with the team, he was batting alongside while the team was still battling inside on the side nets. Spent a lot of quality time with the throwdown specialist, with the batting coach as well. It's only a matter of time that he feels he's timing the ball better. He's moving across and getting to see the trajectory a lot better, judge the strokes that he wants to play a lot better. And he's got ample time here today. He's in early. It's nearing the end of the first session of play. Captain at the other end would be telling him, make sure you're playing the ball to its merit.
End of the over, 34 for 2, Bangladesh. ...2018 was a good year for Mominul Haq, 15 innings, average of 44. In 2021, 13 innings, average of 41.9, and then a fate that no batsman, barring one or two, has been able to escape that rut that you get into where you just struggle to get the next run. Just before the lunch break, introduction of Akshar Patel. Now this is going to be interesting. Just before lunch, and Shakib is on strike. There's a left-arm spinner bowling. He went after Akshar a lot in the second innings. India have got one boundary rider on the leg side for the lofted shot. Mid-on is slightly deep, not too deep.
He wouldn't want to dance down the wicket at this point of time. Wouldn't want to, that's my thought. Let's see what Shakib's.
Charged him but got himself yanked in the process.
I was surprised that he was out of the squad at Chattogram. Means that he had not done enough in the lead up to that test match against India. Even in domestic cricket as well for Mominul Haq. He's got wonderful numbers at Chattogram. Not as good as Mirpur, but this timing would give him a lot of confidence.
One thing for sure, this outfield a lot quicker than the one we had at Chattogram. And Mominul is batting at a strike rate of 63.89. He's just got himself going nicely after that period of low score where you would assume that the form is down, confidence down. He's played this innings as if he's got 300s in a row. 23 of 37, 79 for 2. Likely to be the last over before lunch here on day one. Again steps out, Ashwin equal to the task. India refusing to have anyone deep for Ashwin against Shakib. Everyone's inside, saving singles. This one very fine leg.
Come down the track and hit me, is saying Ashwin. And he's not dropping in pace at which he's bowling. Very rarely is he doing that. And he's got KL Rahul to think around what he wants as a fielding position, as Umesh Yadav at the boundary at fine leg goes a lot squarer. Shreyas Iyer comes at short fine leg because Ashwin's gone over the wicket now.
Yeah, leg side field, so this is a different tactic from India. They've got a short leg, a short fine leg, there's a deep square leg. Oh dear, great bowling. Signal as by, so the batter was down the pitch. Rishabh Pant, has he missed a stumping here?
He was blinded by the batter. He was too far down the track because he didn't want to take the option of deploying the sweep against Ashwin.
No runs, and once again Rishabh Pant is the man in the spotlight.
Yeah, the second ball he deploys the sweep. The earlier one he was probably trying to come down the track and play it. This one again not in control. There's a short fine leg in Shreyas Iyer. That's what Ashwin is probably trying to induce a top edge. And if he connects too well, there's a deep fielder just on left of your screen at that boundary. That's Umesh Yadav.
That would calm the nerves of a few people in the dressing room, the way Mominul finished that session, patting that one down nicely. Tails have been whipped off their grooves, with Bangladesh having won the toss, elected to bat first on a pitch that has some grass. India playing three seamers, so a lot of those three bowlers in this first session. Bangladesh finish on 82 for 2. Ashwin and Jaydev Unadkat playing test match cricket after 10-12 long years was the other wicket taker.
Alam and page 3. Be the star.
Avatar: The Way of Water.
Pretty pleased. Tough conditions. Shakib won the toss, elected to bat first, but he said at the toss that there will be something there in the pitch. In the first couple of hours will be tough. Considering that they've reached close to 100 runs, the loss of 2 wickets. He'll be pretty happy with the performance, and of course he's walking the talk by batting at number 4 himself and setting the example for the rest of his batters. Unadkat and Ashwin, the wicket taker. So lunch has been taken here on day 1.
The hits, mightier. The blows, deadlier.
Catching!
The battles, fiercer. Watch the Big Bash League, 13th December to 4th February, live on Sony Live.
बहुत बड़ी कॉन्स्पिरेसी होने वाली है। काठमांडू टाइम बॉम्ब पर है।
स्याही स्याही हो रही रोशनी भी। Big gun is gone.
The battle has been tough. The wait too long. Can the Aussies finally break the jinx? Watch South Africa tour of Australia. 3 tests, 17th December to 8th January, live on Sony Live.
मैं मास्टर शेफ पे ढूंढ रही हूँ एक ऐसा होम कुक जो टेस्ट मेकर भी हो और चेंज मेकर भी।
मैं आया हूँ होम कुक्स की डिशेस के पीछे के उन मसालेदार किस्सों को चखने जिनका फैन बनेगा पूरा हिंदुस्तान।
मास्टर शेफ वही बनेगा जिसकी डिश का स्वाद हमारी जुबान को ही नहीं हमारी रूह को भी जीत लेगा।
Your time starts now.
आ रहा है मास्टर शेफ इंडिया 2 जनवरी से रात 9 बजे सोनी एंटरटेनमेंट टेलीविजन और सोनी लिव पर।
काबा का घमंड, जीत गई है मुकाबला भारत। Unbelievable performance from India.
Bangladesh won the toss, decided to bat first this morning in Mirpur, and Jaydev Unadkat was the bowler who got India off the mark. His first ever Test match wicket, 12 years and 2 days after his debut. Shakib Al Hasan and Mominul Haq, though, have been resolute after those 2 wickets went down of the 2 openers, Shanto and Zakir, who put on 39 and then both went with the score on 39. Mominul back into the side has looked pretty solid. 23 not out for him. Shakib has got to 16, having promoted himself to number 4. 5 bowlers used by India. Remember, they've changed the makeup of the side, so 3 seamers and 2 spinners today. Unadkat was really threatening, although Umesh Yadav and Siraj also beat the outside edge with frequency. Ashwin also picked up a wicket, just one down.
These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform. Well, that's close. The bowler thinks he's out. Then given. Goes upstairs. Batsman in a spot of bother there.
Right, checking for a no ball. Fair delivery. No problem. Reaching outside. Impact outside. I'm afraid you'd need to overturn your decision. You'll be on screen now.
There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. That's gone high. Good shot for a single.
बॉल अपने से कम ज्यादा घूम रहा है, कुछ करने का नहीं है.
Oh, he's clubbed that for a six. That's a great hit. Muscle, a magnificent shot for four. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Shouts of catch it, but nobody will. That's 6 runs. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. Wonderful 50 and the crowd applauds. Slim pickings at the moment. The batsmen need to up the gear a bit. That's in the air. Spectacular catch. Perfectly timed his jump and made sure he held on to that one. That was fantastic piece of bowling. Stumped, quick hands from the keeper. Up goes the finger, excellent bowling. A long walk back to the pavilion, doesn't look happy at all. The bowler's got his tail up, terrific bowling that. high in the air. Got him. That's a stunner. Out for a duck. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. The bowler's got his tail up. Terrific bowling that. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a 6? Yes, it has. Pace bowler into the attack. Long leg in place. Expect some chin music from the bowler. That's hit hard. That's hit for 6. That's a great shot. He looks in good touch. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. That's a 6. The power is extraordinary. Fantastic batting that. Great execution. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Leg byes given by the umpire. No connection between bat and ball. Got him! That's a loose shot by the batsman. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. A long walk back to the pavilion. Doesn't look happy at all. They wanted to hit that ball up and over. The bowler is fired up, looks good to get another scalp. But that's going to be for all right. Sweet timing. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position. Got it from the meat of the bat. Spinner brought into the attack. Oh, that's lovely timing, the ball racing to the boundary. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Four runs, plays into the gap fabulously. Magnificent striking from the batsman. Shot, lovely shot right from the middle of the bat. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Muscled, a magnificent shot for four. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. That's gone high. Exceptional. What a catch. Full marks for the catch. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. The bowler is fired up. Looks good to get another scalp. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a six? Yes, it has. That was a brilliant shot. Perfectly executed. Spin him back. I think that's a good move. That's high in the air. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Up in the air. Good shot for a single. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball.